Denver7 has learned that the semi-truck driver in this deadly crash on 285 last week was in this country illegally. That's coming directly from ICE. That crash happened near Conifer last Tuesday. A driver in one of the cars was killed. 47-year-old Ignacio Cruz Mendoza, the semi-truck driver, was arrested that night. Denver7 Investigates has now learned he's been on ICE's radar for years.
Investigative reporter Natalie Chuck went back to the crash site today and spoke to neighbors who say this stretch of highway is notoriously dangerous.
It's been nearly 1 week since that deadly crash right here along the highway, and you can still see all of the debris that is left behind from it. Plus, a sign right there saying slow down, reminding drivers to go the speed limit. All day long, we have been digging into records for the trucking company that the driver was working for, and it turns out it has a history of violations.
285 is a raceway all the way anyway, always has been.
That frustration with speeding on 285 came to a head last week with a devastating and deadly crash. This video shows the destruction left behind after a semi-truck heading south down this 2-lane road rolled over, dumping its load onto 5 other cars. A driver died, another was seriously injured. Were you guys here when that crash happened?
We heard it in our house.
What did it sound like?
The loudest boom we've ever heard.
Now, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is confirming the driver of the semi is in America illegally. Officials say 47-year-old Ignacio Cruz Mendoza is from Mexico, and he has been on ICE's radar for decades. ICE first became aware of him when he was arrested in Oregon on drug charges roughly 22 years ago. A judge eventually ordered he be taken back to Mexico. Since then, Cruz Mendoza has been removed from the United States or voluntarily returned to Mexico 16 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. How is that allowed?
We wanted to know the same thing, so we called the trucking company's number several times, but didn't get an answer. Records show the company has had more inspection violations than normal for a company within the last 2 years. A theme echoed in Cruz Mendoza's arrest affidavit. The document indicates one state trooper found 3 violations where drivers did not have a commercial motor vehicle driver's license. It also says one state trooper noticed the annual inspection sticker on the cab of the semi was from 2020. And one driver involved in the crash says the semi was going approximately 60 to 80 miles per hour, almost like it was a raceway.
When you're in the mountains, it's a different thing.
Cruz Mendoza is still in Jefferson County Jail. He is facing several charges, including vehicular homicide. For Denver7 Investigates, I'm Natalie Chuck.